So last night sucked. Easily the least amount of sleep I have gotten. I went trail. I think you can hear the wind. It's super, super loud, and it was just blowing my tent sideways. I wasn't sleeping, so I eventually took like sleeping aid pill. It's not a sleeping pill, but it's like it helps you. And that didn't work either because it was just so loud. So instead I was just like drugged, super tired, but still awake. So that was miserable. I got dust everywhere, like in my mouth, on my sleeping bag, everywhere was getting blown into my tent. In the evening, it was doing that a lot to my friend's tent, so I helped her move it to like a less sandy area, but I wasn't experiencing that, so I thought my tent was better, so I didn't move it, but it turns out it's a war of attrition, so very, very slowly I got tons and tons of dust, and it's just like everywhere. I feel gritty, my hands, my phone, my sleeping bag, just everything. And then half an hour ago it started raining, so now it's raining and storming, and it is time for me to get up and start hiking, and I do not want to at all. It's supposed to rain all day, maybe tomorrow and the next day. This is not what I was expecting in a blizzard.
Look, this is just my tent, every square inch. My shoes, my clothes, everything is dusty. And now outside it's all wet dust too.
This is the grumpiest Starbucks donut I've ever eaten.
It's so dang beautiful over there while raining. I hate it. This is where we are.
My one goal in life right now is to make it to the I-10 underpass and sit underneath it for a while. It's kind of annoying because it is still raining, but it's also really sunny, which is not helping me.
Okay, there's a rainbow though. Tiny silver lining. And also there's a lot of silver lining over there. I'm just not underneath over there.
Okay, it stopped raining for a bit. Hallelujah. I don't know. I'm just a little worried because right now it is snowing in Big Bear. I'm about to increase elevation a lot, and it's supposed to be raining the next few days. Dash maybe snowing. So I feel like a lot of people are going to regroup underneath the I-10, and I'm going to figure out what to do. I think maybe I definitely don't want to be hiking alone once we get to higher elevations. Mentally good. I am in a better mood now that it's not raining on me anymore. But still, it's not so nice out here. It's kind of miserable.
Sometimes you just have to look back at where you came from, though. It is beautiful. Miserable, but beautiful. Miserably beautiful. Beautifully miserable. Those clouds, well, I don't know if you can see it, but there's tiny clouds underneath the big clouds. Those are stratus clouds, and they are caused by condensation from the rain falling, which means I have a very short amount of time to get under that underpass before it starts raining on me, because this is raining right there. I'm super close, but also was not expecting to have to scramble. I made it. It's pretty eerie, but at least it's out of the wind. I don't care if it's 7 in the morning. I'm totally having one.
Alright, I stayed under here for 45 minutes, but now it's time to leave the safety. It is very briefly sunny, but I already see the rain clouds coming soon. I'm very cold. I'm wearing my puffy underneath my rain jacket, and I'm still very cold. Today is not a fun hiking day, but not every day can be fun. You have to take the bad with the good. It's funny, it's really not a nice day, pleasant day today. So I find myself wanting to wallow a little bit and just be like grumpy and upset. And I just can't, because despite myself, it's just so beautiful out here. And it's like, dang it, why does it have to be so beautiful? Why do I have to appreciate this right now? Because I just want to be grumpy, but it is just very, very beautiful today. And it definitely makes things better. That cloud right there looks so angry. And then over here it looks so nice. So I feel like I need to walk as fast as I can to stay away from the cloud. Unfortunately, I have backwind right now, so that cloud is coming. Man, time passes in a weird way when the weather's bad. It's kind of a drudgery, but so it's like I've done 5 miles now, and part of me goes, oh, I've done 5 miles already? And the other part of me says, I've been hiking all day. How have I only done 5 miles so far? It's just the way the time is passing. In about 1.5 miles, there's a wind farm that apparently is very friendly to hikers. So I think I'm going to try to get out of the rain for a little bit there. That'll be my next break spot. Hopefully they'll let me in. It's both sunny and raining for the whole time, basically. I guess we're officially entering section C. I don't know if you can see that, but it says where things are. Highway 18 is where we're going. I think that's where we can hitch into Big Bear. And also getting close to the wind farm. Warning! Flying debris hazard. Excellent. Right now, I'm more worried about the flying debris in the form of dust particles that are inside the rain droplets. After such a rough night, I find myself obsessively checking for sheltered tent spots, even though I don't want to make camp anywhere near here. Like, I want to do at least 8 more miles, maybe even way more than that. But I just can't help myself. I'll like look around and be like, does this bush have a sheltered spot to put a tent? Because I did not have a sheltered spot yesterday. And I'm paying for it today because I'm so tired. I can take a break at the wind farm. And I'm almost there. So a very nice worker let us into their break room, and we got to sit there. I sat there for about half an hour before I kept going. I got to have a free hot chocolate, and honestly just sitting out of the wind for half an hour just makes me feel way more human. Like, oh, like, okay, I can do this. I am still completely exhausted. Like, I am so tired because I just didn't get enough sleep last night with the wind. And I was able to check the weather because they had Wi-Fi. It's supposed to be 30-mile-per-hour winds at a minimum for like the next 72 hours. So sheltered campsites are going to be a must. And I don't even know if it's possible, but if I could just like, I will adjust my mileage drastically if I can find a sheltered spot. Like, if I'm at like mile 13 and I see a sheltered spot, done. Like, I want to average 15 to get to Big Bear, but shelter is going to go over everything else. So I was talking with a guy, one of the workers, and he was telling me that they actually turned off some of the turbines when it gets this windy because they'll spin too fast and can cause fire. So they like wind, but they don't even want too much wind either. And I'm assuming that's why a lot of these are off, because the wind is going that direction. I think it's probably just too strong of a wind for it to be safe right now. Female backpacking dilemma. I really need to pee, but there's a group of like 5 faster than me hikers just behind me. So if I go now, I feel like they're gonna find me. But they're not passing me as fast as I would like. So I'm just trying to hold it until they all pass me. Problems. This is really, really, really steep. But I think also it's one of the steepest parts of all today. And I'm almost there. And I've come from all the way down there, past below all those windmills. Well, even farther into the valley, so I've come a far way. Alright, I've made it down, up 3,000 feet, and now it's downhill for a while. And I'm going to put my jacket on again, because that looks like rain. Okay, the trail goes all the way down there, and then you can see it curve all the way over here. You can see the fast group that I let pass me way down there. And it goes down, 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 and then up, up, up. And that's where I'm walking today. Oh man, there's like no wind down here. I never want to leave. Too bad I have at least 5 miles to go if I want to make any sort of progress. After that, I can start choosing campsites. But it is nice. I'm pretty proud of myself. I have gone 4 miles now without taking a break. Usually I need a break after like 3 to rest my feet, and my feet are still feeling okay. One of them's feeling a little tired, but it's not above the threshold of pain where I really need a break, so I think I can keep pushing. And I'm really happy about that. I feel like it's showing some improvement, although I do feel like the trail's a little easier today than some of the other days. It is a little after 12, so I do need my longer lunch break soon, but I think in a mile or so there's a low point where the trail junction goes off to the Whitewater Preserve, which is closed this year. I think I'm gonna find something down there, so I'm gonna push a little while longer. Sorry, my hair is like going insane in this video right now. There we go, much better. What's the point of even having a buff if you can't use it to control your hair? It's like a race. I am way up here. I can see tiny people taking a break way down there. I'm about a mile away. Question is, can I make it down there to have a break with them before they decide to leave? Questionable. The perfect lunch spot. One of the best so far.
I could practice every like frozen.
Go ahead. You better put your hands down. 3 points of contact. So I think I'm gonna push 18.5 miles today. We'll see how that goes. I've done 12.5 right now, and I'm still feeling good. And there's a really good campsite plus water in 6 miles, and otherwise I have to dry camp. I have 2 liters of water, so honestly I could probably do either no matter what, but I think I'm gonna try to push 6 more miles. I'll end up getting there at like 5. I'm a little concerned about leaving a few people behind. Most of my group is also pushing for that same amount, but I'm a little worried about like the 2 late stragglers who got out of camp late. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it because otherwise it's all dry camping and not very good. And that one looks like a really nice and sheltered spot, so we'll see if I make it. This section, you kind of follow the yellow brick road, except for it's not the yellow brick road. It's the yellow square sign. So sometimes it's hard to know where to go, but then you just see the yellow signs like 100 yards apart, and then you find your way. Still climbing. Maybe I'm a crazy person for wanting to try more than 18 today. I can always stop at 15 if I have to. Wow, I don't know if the camera can
3 more miles left.
2 more miles. I'm pretty tired, but I'm holding it together. It is so windy up here. I definitely just have to push through. It doesn't matter what my body feels like. There's no way I can stay up here. There's times when I have to dig everything down and hunker because it's so windy. So I'm really hoping once we get down there it's gonna be better. I think it's on the opposite side of the mountain, so it should be. But I'm committed at this point. Done 16.5. I need 2 more. It's gonna be my biggest day. My body is very tired, but I think I can do it. Only 0.3 miles to have my 18.5 mile day. I still can't believe that I just did this. I really hope I find a good campsite. I think everyone is going for the same campsite because there wasn't good options. I really hope tomorrow my body doesn't fall apart, but surprisingly my feet feel pretty decent. Wow, 18.5. I don't know what I was thinking, but I mean I haven't done it yet, but I'm so close. 0.3. The whole entire time I was just like, because I'm hurrying now because the thunderstorm clouds are coming. Well, I don't know, thunderstorm, that's a lie, but just rain clouds. I'm just like repeating over and over, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Over and over and over. Because I couldn't do this by myself. I needed help.
Batten down the hatches. The wind is coming from that direction and there's a big old bush there. So even though it's not protected by the other sides, I'm hoping it's going to be good. The wind is blowing right now and it's not really affecting my tent too much. I've really battened down the hatches as far as making it super tight, putting rocks, so I'm hoping I can sleep better today. Man, seriously, just in the nick of time. I can feel raindrops coming from this cloud already. It's coming straight at us. And my tent is done, just blowing up my sleeping pad. Then I can disappear in there. Man, I'm proud of myself.
I freaking walked 18.5 miles today. The truly crazy thing is, this morning I felt like quitting. And it's not just because it was raining and miserable, but rather the first 2 miles, my feet really hurt and I couldn't understand why, and I was like, I'm tired of dealing with this is horrible. And then I finally realized, like, oh, I'm walking on sand. Like, this is really stressing out my tendons. And then I figured out a way of, if I heel-toed it more dramatically, then it was a little bit better. And then as soon as I was off the sand, that problem went away altogether. And I think another reason that I was more successful today is I'm probably gonna have really sore arms. I figured out some more effective ways of how to use my trekking poles to put more of my body weight on it, and then that way I wasn't pressuring my tendons to the same amount. So it's funny, like in the morning I really felt down on the pain, and then now I've just done my biggest day and my feet feel fine. So it's just crazy how much can change in one day.